means the Ruchni is beyond time and place. In other words, the etzem concept of a nefesh is beyond time because it comes from Hashem. It's Mokimus in Gan Eden or the Elam Selyanim prior to its coming down. Yeah, therefore, it's a very, very high level. It's already an existing entity. It's a created entity, but it's spiritual in a etzem mahut. Zman is like a combination of spiritual and physical. It's got a little bit of physical to it. Olam is much more physical. So the Shloah Kodesh says that on these three levels, Hashem has made a difference between Kedusha and what we might call Chol. In other words, that in this world we've got a holy place. Yeah, what is the holy place? Very good, the Beis Hamikdash. And it's separated off, isn't it? It's separated off to be the Beis Kedusha. Rashi calls it a Ventruma Beis Kedusha, a place of separation and of elevation called Kedusha, Beis Hamikdash. So now we don't have the Beis Hamikdash, we have the Beis Hamikdash. I mean, we're going to have the Beis Hamikdash very soon, Beis Hashem. But we have the Beis Knesset, we have a Beis Hamikdash, we have inyanim of that nature, and they're separate from other places because the other places are like what we call chol, how to kill chol, things of mundane nature. Then, if we take Zman, then you've got Shabbat, and you've also got Yom Tovim. We've got a few days. We've got Purim, and then after that we have Pesach. That we got in Zman, ordinary Zman, and we have sanctified Zman. And the Gemara brings down that Yidden have the power to sanctify Zman. It's a whole bigger aretas and considers how that can be. But we say in our prayers on Yom Tov, Mekadesh Yisrael v'hazmanim. You give Kedusha into the Yidden and they place it into time. That's what they call it, holiness in time. And then in Nefesh, there's also, you got Koyanim, they got a Nefesh, but they're a higher Madrega in Nefesh. You have Nevi'im, you have people who are prophets. They also got a nefesh just like that, but it's on a very elevated and separate level of Kedusha. And then you have a Levi, he's also a separate person, but on a slightly less level. Then you got ordinary people like us. Yeah, they call them the Israelim, but we're just the ordinary hard workers. You know, the old saying in English, I just work around here. You know? Yeah. Remember, that's what's called in Nefesh, a simple way. And then you have the much greater in some ways than all of them, and that's the Nossi. Yeah, the Nossi, he's a person that the word Nossi itself is from elevation. He's elevated king. You have a Melech. Yeah, Moshe is going to be a Melech. A Melech is also a very elevated. So in all these levels, Olam, Shana, and Nefesh, we've got three, at least, different levels of Kedusha and difference from one to the other. However, says the Shloah Kodesh, that's all now. That's all now in this situation. But what's going to be when Mashiach comes? When Mashiach comes, and particularly when it will be Tchias HaMesim. Hello. What's going to be when Mashiach comes at Tchias HaMesim especially? So the Shloah Kodesh says an amazing thing. He says then you're not going to need all these levels. For words, because it's going to be, how to call it, Mola Hora Deya as Hashem. Everything's going to be full. A Kedusha, the Kili of Hashem is going to be so immense that there's no longer going to be different Madregas and all that. It's all going to be just Kamayim Liyam Machasim. The water is just going to cover everything. and everything is going to be Begeda HaKedusha, and you won't need these different separations. Either Kohanim will still remain Kohanim, but it's written in Parashat, he said a very amazing thing, it's written in Parashat Yisroi, before Matan Torah, Hashem said to Eden, Atem tiyuli mamleches Kohanim v'goy kadosh. You are a kingdom of priests. So he said that will be Liosed Lovei Makuyim in his form, that all you will be like the Kohanim. So maybe you can tell them, well, maybe the Kohanim will be even greater, but it will always be just a relative sort of a difference. The Arizal said that the Levium now, they're going to be the Kohanim Liosed Lovei. So exactly what's going to happen to the Kohanim is a little bit not so clear. If he said, I will in my own kind of mohim, Lahari, there's a place to go into that. So, context that when Moshiach comes, everything's going to be just Elokus, to use the expression in the vernacular, laid on. Everything's going to be one equal Kedusha, and it's much more that Eretz Yisrael are going to spread out over the whole world. And it'll all just be a different matchup altogether. But if this wasn't facing me, I'd tell you the famous quip. But since this is facing me, I can't.
I'll give it a pause.
Well, pause it.
Should I give it a pause?
Just for a second,
Yeah.